Welcome back to BBN Tonight. We've said it once, we've said it 1,000 times, we're going to say it's more. Kentucky's linebacker room is going to be one of the strongest that it has this fall.
Sure will, but that doesn't mean they don't still have work to do. JACQUEZ Jones sat down with our Eli Gaines to talk about the upcoming season and Kentucky weather.
Spring game, no, it might not have been the most perfect game defensively. What are some of the things that you'd like to see fixed from that experience?
Really the main thing that we have to fix is tackling. If you was there at the game or you watched it, we missed a lot of tackles. So I feel like that's something that we got to improve the most from the spring game.
You're a guy from Alabama, snow in the beginning of April. You had shorts and a T-shirt walking around. What was that experience like, just what weather-wise for you being from the South?
It was crazy because I played in some cold games, but like I never played in the snow. And it being April, I'm used to it being about 80 degrees right now, so it was different for me.
Did that have an effect, do you think, on the defense overall?
We can't say it had an effect, but I think it had a little effect on us.
When you also look at the defense, too, is it's kind of there's new pieces that are getting plugged in, so it's just kind of bringing everyone along. What's it been like just getting through these last few weeks of getting them up to speed? And obviously they can excel more, but what's been the biggest challenge, I guess?
I wouldn't say biggest challenge, it's just really a big adjustment for like the young guys, the freshmen. Like you got guys like Lovett, Drew, who haven't really played a lot, and so they just getting the experience of spring ball, and I feel like it's going to help out in the long run.
Obviously you played at Ole Miss, but coming into sort of a new defense last year, how does that help knowing that you've had experience of kind of getting used to a different style of defense, so to speak?
It makes me more comfortable. You know, last year I came in at the end of July, and then I missed majority of fall camp. So really, this is just touching up things that I ain't really get a chance to pick up on last year.
What are some of those things that you've picked up since last year?
Really, I feel like last year I was out there, you know, doing my thing, but I really didn't know like where my help was at. Just a little things that me being at the Mike linebacker that I need to know, and I feel like this spring I fixed it a lot.
You did make some memorable and great plays for this team last year, and I think obviously the one that everyone's probably going to remember the most is the breakup at the goal line against Florida. The mentality to have, I mean, sometimes just being in the right place at the right time is sort of just a natural thing. Do you feel like just the linebacker position and just playing on defense comes naturally for you?
I feel like it does because I played linebacker and running back growing up since I was 5, so really just a game just really comes natural to me.
And you're playing alongside DeAndre Square, too. I think that was one of the biggest stories of the offseason was him announcing that he was coming back and playing again. What did that mean to you to have him come back and to be able to play another year with him?
It's like my brother coming back, and we get a chance to like show the world what we really about. I feel like last year we put people on notice, but it's really our time. Me and Square Town to really just take over and show the country and put them on notice.
You weren't able to participate in the Citrus Bowl, but seeing DeAndre also kind of go out there and fight for the guys that you have, what did that show that he is as a player?
Really, he's just a fighter. You know, that's somebody that you want in your corner and want on your team no matter what. So I got to get it to him that he's a fighter.
What's the next step over the next 2.5 weeks to a month or so for you?
Really just get healthy, get back in the weight room, and then, you know, enjoy our family in May. But whenever we get back in May, it's time to go.
Are you planning on going home or are you planning on staying here?
I'm going to go home and see the family. You know, it's always good to see the family, so I'll probably go back home and see them.
Do you get to see them often, like throughout the year or anything?
I'm really blessed. You know, they're able to come to every game.
Nice.
So,
okay.
You know, they haven't missed a game since I've been here, so I'm really blessed about that.
What's the next step you want to see this defensive unit take into the offseason and then coming back for the fall?
Really just growing from what we did in the spring. I feel like we did a lot of great things. A young guy stepped up a lot. But if we want to go where we want to go, that whole defense needs to step up as a unit.
The speed of the offense was a little bit different with Scangarello's offense compared to Liam's offense. Have you noticed anything different between the offense last year and what the offense has done so far this year?
It's a difference, but I feel like they're both, you know, a pro-style offense. So at the end of the day, you know, you got different people moving, but it's around the same thing.
When you look at your groups at each phase on the defensive side of the ball, let's start with the guys that are in the trenches. What do you like about that group?
Really, that they're going to go to work. They may not be the most talented on the field, you know, but they're always going to go to work each day.
How about the defensive backs? What do you see behind you?
The defensive back, they're really learning. They're like in a learning stage. You know, they're the young group on the field. You know, I tell you that we have to have a leader, you know, that step out from the secondary. And I feel like through these next few months, that's going to really be the tell who's going to become the leader in the back end.
When we talked to JJ a couple weeks ago, I think we've sort of seen a big jump from the end of the year to right now. What have you seen from him on the field in terms of his leadership capability and also his ability to get after it again, even though he said felt like he was held back last year playing with a brace? Now he doesn't have to worry about any of that stuff.
JJ stepped up a lot. He's becoming a great leader. And I feel like that's something that our team needs. And as far as him playing, without being held back, if I need somebody to go get after the quarterback, I'm calling on him.